And if you are new here, my name is Kinny. I am a professional psychic medium, tarot reader, singer songwriter, professional witch, and practitioner. Okay, and today I am in my tarot bag. Today we are doing a collective request, okay, for this pick a card reading. Shout out to Lulu for requesting this. This is what is your next glow up, okay? So what you're gonna do, you're gonna look at the screen, okay, the thumbnail, and you're gonna pick a set, okay, out of these three super cute nail sets that I found, okay, on Pinterest. Shout out to Pinterest, okay? But before we get into that, thank y'all so much for hitting that thumbs up. Thank y'all for hitting that notification bell so you don't miss out whenever I post new readings like this one. And thank y'all for hitting that subscribe button to become kinfolk with your girl and the whole collective, okay? So with that being said, go ahead and pick your group. You may have more than one, okay? And I am going to see y'all over there, okay? Group one, hello, welcome in. Okay, if y'all here, it's because y'all chose that brown swirly set. Okay, so before we get any deeper, thank y'all so much for hitting that thumbs up. Thank y'all for hitting that subscribe button, and thank y'all for hitting the notification bell so you don't miss out whenever I post new readings like this one. Okay, period, Amy. Hey. Well, the name Amy could be significant for this group, okay? So when it comes down to your next glow up, okay, your phone could definitely be like blowing up, okay? I have all the cards listed out here, but your phone could definitely be blowing up. People, your text back game, okay? Your texting game could definitely be glowing up very soon. So the cards that you have, okay, you have Moon and Gemini adaptability, okay? So someone here could be a Gemini moon, okay? Y'all have the cave, all right, and it's sideways. Then y'all have Venus and Leo in the 12th house, okay? Someone could have a Gemini moon, someone could be a Leo Venus, or someone could have a 12th house Venus, okay? So, and then these last cards, you have Energy Vampires, Two-Faced, and Triggered. Okay, Energy Vampires, Two-Faced, and Triggered. So for one, I definitely feel as though y'all are about to get a lot more visible to other people than you've been recently. I feel like y'all are going to come out of this cave energy, okay? And I feel like y'all are about to adapt to a new situation, okay? So someone could have a Gemini moon, okay? This glow up could definitely happen surrounding the Gemini moon, okay? Especially if this could be the new moon in Gemini that happens during Gemini season, okay? That is during May or June, all right? This could be the full moon in Gemini that happens during Sagittarius season, okay? And that is November, December. Okay, but this does not feel like November, December, actually. So I'm going to say that this is nearer to like the earlier part of the year. Okay, so yeah, for some of y'all, it could be Gemini season. Okay, especially around the new moon in Gemini. All right, or this could be around Venus in Leo. Okay, or sometime in between those two. Okay, that's what I'm probably going to call it. All right, so between the new moon in Gemini. All right, from whenever you're seeing this, or the next Gemini lunation, and the and Leo, Venus moving into Leo, okay, later on in the year. All right, so what I got here, y'all, is that number one, people are going to definitely want to be communicating with y'all more. Okay, so we have Moon in the Gemini adaptability. Okay, um, hey girl, I call you. Call me today. Hi. Because then I didn't see it. My bad. I'm gonna call you back. But with adaptability, okay. Where's the stack? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna call y'all back then. My bad. I've been ducked off eating crawfish. Crawfish could be significant for this group. So when it comes down to this adaptability, okay, I definitely feel as though y'all could also feel like a lot more like social, okay, or like y'all could definitely be shifting and changing with the times, okay. The next glow up, y'all have security and mental awareness, okay. The moon is the planet of security, okay, and the sign of mental awareness, okay. So two strange performers. Above, a four-armed figure holds a sun moon, a dove, growing shrub, and a flower. He stands on the back of another man balancing an ankh on his feet. Beneath a boat is supported by four replicas of the magician's Ape of Thoth. Okay, so the Moon Gemini personality rationalizes emotions. Okay, the Moon Gemini personality rationalizes emotions, and his or her need to talk and explore the whys and wherefores of feelings can make for expensive phone bills. Yeah, I feel like y'all are about to get a lot more social, especially with that Venus and Leo. Like, this is being seen by people. Okay, this is like socialization coming out of your cave. Okay, that's definitely going to be happening between that between Gemini season and when Venus gets into Leo. So the new moon in Gemini. Okay, the name India could be significant. Okay. Also, someone could be a braider, okay? Getting your hair done could be significant. Okay, early childhood memories will, to a large extent, condition the current thoughts and ideas. Some of y'all can start paying your own phone bill, or like get better control over your bills. Okay, early childhood memories will, to a large extent, condition the current thoughts and ideas of people with this planet sign combo. Okay, so yeah, I feel like with this next glow up, y'all are definitely about to get into like a new like inner child like vibe. Okay, with that Venus and Leo. Leo is a sign of children. Okay, and Gemini is also very like youthful. So I feel like y'all are about to start like doing more things. Okay, like maybe y'all were in this cave, y'all were kind of like hibernating a little bit, or like ducking off hermit mode. Okay, and I feel like it's time to get up out of that, and that's what y'all's next glow up is consisting of. Okay, Moon Geminis have an intensely strong imagination and sense of fantasy coupled with a very good memory. Restless curiosity keeps this personality type constantly on the move, avoiding monotony at all costs. Yeah, like things are about to get super busy for you, and I think you're going to be making a lot more memories. Okay, but you have to be very careful because there's that 12th house energy, that we have this two-faced energy, vampires and triggers. So like I definitely feel as though y'all are going to be a lot more social, but that with that comes like you need to sift through certain people. Okay, so restless curiosity keeps his personality type constantly on the move. Okay, spontaneous quick-wittedness and an ability to come up with the right answer most of the time is tiring though, and nerves always suffer. The negative aspect of this placing of the moon is tendency towards nervous troubles and fidgety feet. Okay, so too many ideas and concerns running around inside the head at the same time is no way to solve problems. So yeah, there's a need for y'all to stay grounded. Okay, because none of this is earthy except for the cave itself. Okay, so yeah, make sure that you're staying grounded as you go through this glow up, because you're going to be meeting like a lot of people. Okay, and I feel like you're going to be seen. Okay, and coming out of this cave, but like not everybody is like a good person. The person the adaptability card describes may even forget what he or she felt in the first place. Okay, so the need to talk everything out. Okay, although of prime importance, must also be a balance with periods of mental relaxation. So yeah, y'all are about to get a lot more communicative. Y'all are also about to like speak up more. Some of y'all public speaking could literally be significant. Okay, or putting yourself out there like online or on a stage, musically, creatively, whatever the case may be. But when this card is drawn, close relatives, brothers and sisters will be prominent in the life of the questioner. Okay, y'all could also be becoming like a better sibling. Okay, or like a better like kid. Okay, in terms of like your parents or your relationship with your parents. I don't know. Okay, and will always be a part of the response. Okay, negatively, the adaptability card indicates a period of fidgeting during which it will be almost impossible to relax. Okay, so important discussions with relations. Okay, taking examinations. Okay, some of y'all could also have to do with like you doing very well in regards to like a test and glowing up in that way. Okay, information changes, secretive comments, and laying one's cards on the table. So yeah, I really just feel like y'all are kind of getting over some sort of like fear of like being seen as well. All right, and I also feel as though y'all could be getting deeper into like new hobbies. Okay, and you may find that something really really like works out for you. Okay, with the cave. Okay, this is number 32. Someone could be 32. The cave sideways. This card always gives me the OA. Okay, so the TV show The OA could be significant on Netflix. But this glow up has a lot to do with like y'all are becoming very like versatile. Okay, y'all are definitely taking your life experiences and like turning them into something new. Okay, and I also feel as though like people haven't necessarily heard too much from you. Okay, like recently. Okay, and I also feel as though that was for a good reason. I feel like y'all have definitely been keeping certain information, especially financially, away from certain people, and that's a good thing. Okay, so yeah, with this cave sideways. Okay, the cave is the dark, the portal, and the interior. Okay, the dark, the portal, the interior. Okay, so envision yourself as an old sage in a cave. Okay, what amenities do you need? What draws you even closer to the cave within the cave? So yeah, your glow up has a lot to do with like you being a lot wiser now. Like I feel like you went into a period of like needing to kind of like take a second to like think, you know what I mean? And with this, what amenities do you need? What draws you even closer to the cave within the cave? I feel like you have different needs. Okay, you're finna glow up. You have different needs. Like you want to do different things. Okay, and I feel like you're going to be acquiring a lot more possessions. Could also be very very significant here. Okay, so yeah, the sacred center within versus withdrawal, isolation, and hiding. Okay, so yeah, I also feel as though there's going to be this like shift to where you're wanting to, you're coming out of isolation, but you're also feeling very like centered at the same time. Okay, so yeah, this is you needing to like find your balance. Like I said, there's a lot going on. Okay, so make sure like this could be about you needing to make sure that you don't always go out. Okay, like whatever this happens. All right, Gemini season into Venus and Leo. Okay, new moon in Gemini into Venus and Leo during this shift. Okay, take that extra if these are your placements. Okay, during that shift, there's a need for y'all to just make sure that you stay grounded, okay? Lascaux, the Cave of Crystals, and the Blue Grotto, okay? So yeah, I also feel as though utilizing stones and crystals could definitely be very, very significant in regards to this collective, okay? I'm hearing sapphire as well as lapis lazuli could be very significant. Malachite, okay? Sugilite, purple amethyst, dream amethyst, okay? Troilite could also be significant here, okay? So yeah. I also feel as though a lot of y'all could be upgrading like your bedroom, okay, the space that you live in, okay, your home, okay. And there's definitely going to be you like being very adaptable, redecorating, okay. You're gonna glow up in your living situation as well, okay. So in terms of like how you decorate, how you move around in your home, okay. Venus and Leo in the 12th house, y'all, okay. So Venus and Leo in the 12th house. Some of y'all could have a Venus and Leo, okay, or a 12th house Venus. But just know that with that cave, there definitely is still some shadowy energy. I'm literally putting new sheets on and a new tree. Get out confirmation. I definitely feel as though, like with this Venus and Leo, okay, the attraction of self-confidence to create your faith. All right. So in terms of this new glow up, okay, the attraction of self-confidence to create your faith. I really feel as though a lot of y'all could have been doing glamour. If you're watching this and you do magic, okay, you do spiritual work in regards to like your allure, like your confidence, your courage, your beauty, okay, your hair. But this Venus and Leo aspect, it is working, okay, and your glow up could definitely be a part of that. All right, the magical aspect. The attraction of self-confidence. Y'all are becoming a lot more confident in your gifts and your abilities, okay? And a lot of that has to come with like the work that you've been doing, okay? Pleasure from taking a chance on hidden tendencies. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna glow up by like putting yourself out there. There's like stuff that you're really good at that you've been keeping inside of the cave, you know what I'm saying? But like you're starting to dip your toes in the water is what this feels like, okay? Good times resulting from the impressiveness of large institutions or overwhelming events, okay? So yeah, I feel like this glow up is a large shift and change, okay? You don't necessarily see this coming with this 12th house energy, okay? But good times resulting from the impressiveness of large institutions or overwhelming events. Hallelujah, I'm so ready to get out of this shelter and get the fuck from dry ass Rockford. That's real. And I pray that that happens for you very quickly. With this, good times resulting from the impressiveness of large institutions or overwhelming events, okay? A lot of y'all could also be like put on by a large institution, okay? This glow up could literally have to do with like a new opportunity to like be put somewhere, okay, for some of y'all, especially like if you're someone who works in like the arts, okay, even if you're someone who works in like hair or beauty, okay, that could be very, very significant, okay, estheticians. Good times resulting from the impressiveness of overwhelming events. Yeah, y'all, this is about to be a very drastic shift and change, okay? Yeah, y'all about to become more adaptable. Like, there's going to be a large go with the flow type of energy here, okay? So, yeah, this go up for whenever you're watching it. This could happen around the new moon in Gemini. This could happen around Venus and Leo, okay? Or sometime in between. But those dates are very significant, okay? So cherish leadership, seeking oneness with all there is, y'all, okay? In terms of this glow up, y'all are going to be put in a leadership position, okay? Communicating with people a lot more, networking. Cherish leadership, seeking oneness with all there is, okay? That's how you're going up. Y'all are going to be enjoying the creativeness of philanthropy as well. Yeah, y'all are going through like a super spiritual glow up as well. Like y'all are putting yourself out there, but you also seem super like deep, okay, like, and like you're being guided by something to do what you're doing, okay? You're going to be enjoying the creativeness of philanthropy, okay? It also has to do with like you're going to be able to help people. Like I said, you're going to be seen a lot more, all right? That this is going to spawn some jealousy, so stay protected, okay? But your glamours are definitely working, okay? Charm, art, and beauty are the way to do what you want to and keep your involvement hidden. I kid you not, y'all, this glow up has a lot to do with like your glam. This is a glamour type of group, okay? Especially if you're not super open about the work that you do, okay? This could be you starting to be just a little bit, but there's something about that. So charm, art, and beauty, okay? In terms of your next glow up, charm, art, and beauty are the way to do what you want to, okay? And keep your involvement hidden. Humanitarian work and social justice been on my mind a lot lately. That's real. And also, y'all, if we're talking about a glow up reading, Venus is a great card to get. Like, y'all are actively glowing up for sure. Actually, all the planet cards on this are pretty solid. But yeah, y'all, charm, art, and beauty are the way to do what y'all want to, okay? And keep your involvement hidden. So when it comes down to your glow up, get into your glamour, get into your magical bag, okay? This could also be the aspect of y'all could be glowing up, especially if you're someone who works in the arts, okay? If you're a creative, if you're a singer, okay? If you're someone who works in the beauty industry, okay? But regardless, this is like, even if you're not, this is you like charming people around you, okay? And that being like, and people not like, they can't put their finger on it, but they just feel like, yeah, like group one is the one, okay? But with that 12th house energy, just understand that there is some sort of hidden energy, all right? There is hidden energy that's going to be coming up here in regards to your glow up, okay? Confirmation, because these last cards we have here for y'all's glow up, we have energy vampire, two-faced, and triggered. Okay, energy vampire, two-faced, and triggered. Okay, so yeah, you could definitely, because you're going to be a lot like seen more with that Leo energy. Okay, Venus and Leo, this is like people being like childish or like hyper emotional. With that 12th house energy is the hidden aspect. Okay, so just know, take this extra if you got some 12th house placements going on. But energy vampires, draining connections are coming with this glow up. Okay, toxic influence. Okay, protect your energy and time to cut cords. So everybody cannot come, okay? Especially because there was some people that you was fucking with before you went into that hibernation phase, into the cave, okay? Not everybody should be let into your home. Not everybody should be let into your cave. Not everyone should be let into your space, okay? Because like you communicating with more people more and being seen more is going to bring energy vampires, draining connections, okay? And please be careful about like overdoing it and being around bad influences, okay? So y'all need to cast protection over your beauty as well, okay? But cast protection over yourself, over your energy, okay? And some of y'all may need to do a cord cutting, all right, from certain people, places, and things that don't serve you anymore, all right, to help this glow up come along, because there's somebody two-faced, okay? There's a two-faced energy vampire, okay? There's somebody draining and they fake because, and they're mad, okay? This person is mad, or these people are mad because like you done, you know what I'm saying? You done glowed up. You know what I'm saying? So that 12th house energy is definitely some sort of hidden vibe. So there's definitely like hidden people watching you. For a lot of y'all, this could also be people that you used to know, people that you went to school with, people that you knew from childhood. For some of y'all, it's people that you had a child with. Okay, so says one thing, does another. Okay, betrayal behind kindness, pretends loyalty, and trust carefully. Y'all need to trust carefully. Okay, the people that come when you start putting yourself back out there and like, you know, like, because folks is gonna be like, oh my God, you're so smart, you're so fun, you're so cool, you're so cute. Okay, watch out for that. All right, because there's going to be a lot of people trying to get into your energy. So keep your protections and your wars and such active. Okay, so when it comes down to it, y'all got triggered. Okay, so emotional reactions. Okay, so yeah, y'all's glow up is like triggering people. Y'all's glow up is eliciting emotional reactions in people, which is why people are trying to drain you. Okay, people are like, they want what you have. Okay, unresolved wounds, facing past hurts, and why does this bother me? There's literally some people from the past, I kid you not. There's some two-faced folks from your past, okay, that you knew way back when, that you knew when you were younger, possibly, you know what I'm saying? Or like that you knew in these last couple of years, whatever. It could be friends, it could be people you dated. And these people are like looking at your glow up and like it's bothering them and they don't understand. Okay, so yeah, these are people going to be looking at you on the phone, triggered. Okay, so just know that everybody that comes back around after you start this next level of glow up is not necessarily supposed to be in your life. Okay, because facing past hurts, this glow up is going to really have you like have people like assess how they feel in regards to you. Okay, so yeah, y'all's glow up got people mad, got people triggered. Okay, that's so girl, because I won't give her some of my ill nana. I'm crying. That always gives me, of course, that gives me awkward black girl on YouTube. Okay, Issa Rae, Capricorn energy. Awkward black girl could definitely be very, very significant in regards to this collective. Okay, group one. Meh. So let me see any other messages before I get into group two. Okay, in terms of this glow up, messages about this glow up spirit, connecting with the energy of people. Ooh, in group one, I'll take them all upright. Okay, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Okay, so yeah, y'all might get frustrated. Okay, this glow up may come after some frustration with like some like fake people. Okay, like the glow up is definitely going to come. And also with that funnel, it gives me competition. Okay, like it gives me people in competition with you. Okay, and then we have torch, y'all. This gives me the Olympics. Okay, someone could be in athletics. This gives people in competition with you. Okay, so spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Okay, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding are coming to you. Okay, and I feel like people are definitely very triggered by that with that cave, because you're going to get deeper into your meditative state. Like you're able to do it all. You're able to both be social and be very spiritually inclined at the same time. Okay, so yeah, this glow up is going to start a chain of events that will affect your life. Okay, this glow up is going to start a chain of events that will affect your life. Victory over some endeavor. Okay, so regardless, y'all are going to be fine in regards to like the hater energies that are coming up. Okay, take this extra with like Aries season. This always gives me like Aries energy. Okay, so take this extra if you're watching this. It's Aries season whenever I am filming this. Okay, but yeah, y'all are definitely going to be victorious, okay, over whatever this like shadowy energy is. Okay, I also strongly feel like your globe is definitely going to attract a lot of people to you. Okay, especially sexually. Okay, especially with underneath this we have, what is this, younger woman. Okay, this could be attracting some people to you. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's see, on this side, before I move to the next group, period of ill health and depression. Okay, a period of ill health and depression in regards to like this next glow up, and it says guaranteed success. Okay, I feel like you have people fucking sick. Like this fly also gives me monitoring spirit. Okay, that's that energy vampire. I could definitely start seeing lots more like flies and shit like that around that time because people are watching you. Okay, because y'all are a star. Guaranteed success. Okay, especially if we get Venus and Leo around whenever we get to that Aquarius moon. Okay, so if you're watching this whenever I posted, that is, or just whenever, hell. But I strongly feel as though this next glow up, like y'all are guaranteed success. Okay, and it's kind of just like you're getting out of like what that period of ill health or depression could have been, that cave that you were in as well. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, confirmation. Okay, and then we have mice right here. So discord among friends or family, y'all. I kid you not. Okay, your glow up is going to like make some, like trigger some of your friends. Okay, trigger some of your family, trigger some of your siblings. Okay, work, achievement, and success, and they're quiet about this. They don't want to talk about the fact that the discord is coming from your work, your achievement, and your success. Okay, so remember this. Also, this group may have some messages in group 3 because these cards fell over there. Okay, Camel, persevere and you will overcome problems. Dubai could be significant. Okay, persevere and you will overcome problems in regards to this like glow up. Y'all are going to be fine. Okay, but like I said, there is a period of frustration. You kind of feeling irritated with people. Okay, because beware of great pride. There's definitely some people who are prideful around you. I don't necessarily feel like this is you. There's need for you to be careful of pride in general, you know what I'm saying? But look at y'all, look, June. Okay, didn't I say that with that moon in Gemini? Can somebody let me know whenever that moon in Gemini is, okay? Or drop it in the comments, okay? But whenever you're watching this, the moon in Gemini can either be in May or June, okay? Even if this is in the future when you're watching this, all right? But there's something about Gemini season, okay? Especially June into whenever Venus gets into Leo, but that June vibe, okay, could be very, very significant in terms of this glow up before the end of June. And then we have Club. It says someone will try to make you do something against your will. I definitely feel as though with that energy vampire, okay, people are going to want to be all in your energy, okay, and there's a need for you to just be very like judicious about that. Okay, with that short journey. This glow up. What's going on? I could also start to like travel more, okay? Like with that adaptability, I could definitely start like moving around your city a lot more. You could be very known around your city, very known locally, okay? But yeah, with that glow, especially be careful, okay? Involvement with the law. Be careful of like people being like jealous, okay? Arrogant, boastful people. Be careful of people like puffing their chest up, okay? And things of that nature. All right. So with that being said, that is indeed what I have for group 1. Okay, thank y'all so much, group 1, for being here. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. Okay, wait, it's not TikTok. Thank y'all for hitting that thumbs up. Thank y'all for hitting the notification bell so you don't miss out. Okay, March 23rd, Gemini moon. It's March 23rd. Okay, and the new moon in Gemini this Gemini season. I feel like that's in June. But March 23rd could be significant if you're watching this in 2026. But group 1, that is what I have for y'all. Thank y'all for hitting that thumbs up, that subscribe button, the notification bell so you don't miss out whenever I post new readings like this one. Okay, and here in just a second, I'm going to get into group 2. Okay, so I fucked with y'all a long way, and I will see y'all at maybe another group. Hello, group 2, welcome in. Okay, thank y'all so much for hitting that thumbs up. Thank y'all for hitting the notification bell, and thank y'all for hitting the subscription button. Ooh, okay. I really, really appreciate that. So let's go ahead and get into it. So in regards to your next glow up, okay, the cards that y'all have, All right, y'all have this Jupiter in Pisces. Okay, I have a Jupiter in Pisces. Y'all have this Jupiter in Pisces card. Oh, I keep forgetting to cover folks. Okay, y'all have this Jupiter in Pisces card. Okay, y'all have number 6, the Mentor. Okay, and it's sideways. Okay, this always gives me Hedwig from Harry Potter. Okay, y'all have the Sun in Sagittarius in the ninth house. Okay, Sun in Sag in the ninth house. Okay, y'all have booked and busy. Okay, sugar coated and bounce back. Sugar coated always gives me the song "What a Life" by Janae Aiko. Okay, so for one, this is a very Jupiterian type of group. Okay, so y'all could definitely be my Jupiterian folks with a strong Jupiter placement. You could be Jupiter ruled, whatever the case may be. You can have Pisces or Sag placements. Period. Okay, so some of y'all could be a Pisces Jupiter. Someone could be a Sag Sun. Okay, someone could be a Pisces sun. Okay, someone could have a ninth house sun. Okay, or Sagittarius in the ninth house, whatever the case may be. Yeah, so that Pisces energy and that Sag energy and that Jupiterian energy is very significant here. Okay, Jupiter is domiciled in Sagittarius. Okay, and in Pisces. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so this next glow up, y'all are lucky, period. This is a very Jupiterian, lucky, ducky type of group. Okay, ducks could be significant. Okay, but also stuffed animals could be significant. Springtime could be significant, y'all. But whatever the case may be, okay, with seduction, Jupiter and Pisces, the Mentor. Okay, okay, Sun and Sag, y'all. This is all about, like, this gives me education, and y'all got the Mentor with all this Sag and Jupiter influence. Okay, that's the Mentor itself. Okay, so when it comes down to it, this collective is going up, especially in regards to like teaching lessons, learning lessons. Okay, school education, wisdom. Okay, and y'all got ninth house. I just noticed that, y'all got the Sun in Sagittarius in the ninth house. Y'all, what the fuck? Okay, your globe absolutely has to do with learning, education, school, teaching, mentoring, whatever the case may be, period. Education, okay, it could also have to do with like travel, okay, but with that mentor energy, this is literally, y'all could very much so benefit from working with Jupiter, for sure. Okay, this is a group that could absolutely, y'all need to be looking into Jupiterian magic today, okay? Okay, so let me get into it. So with this seduction, okay, Jupiter and Pisces. Okay, also Louisiana could be significant for somebody. Okay, let me look into this Jupiter and Pisces card. Some of y'all can have Jupiter and Pisces. I have Jupiter and Pisces, okay? But your globe could definitely also have a lot to do with like your luck, okay? Y'all are very like lucky people naturally, and this globe could literally like just be abundance, growth, wisdom. This is a large globe as well, okay? So when it comes down to it, also this group, y'all could definitely be attracted to group 3. Y'all could really be attracted to group 1 as well. Y'all could really have messages in either group. Y'all, this is real abundant. I don't know. This is real abundant. Okay, so with this Jupiter and Pisces energy, y'all. Okay, so Jupiter is a planet of gain. Okay, in Pisces, a sign of understanding, sympathy, and sacrifice. Okay, so y'all are gaining understanding, gaining sympathy, and gaining sacrifice. Your globe, it literally like people, y'all are so likable. People are about to like really like you. Okay, so in the center, the first woman, Eve, is plucking the apple from the tree of knowledge. Okay, before her is the constellation Cassiopeia, okay, associated by Kabbalists with the second tarot trump, the high priestess, okay? Heart and flowers represent the mundane view of love. Y'all, this is like spiritual wisdom, psychic wisdom, or literal like physical educational wisdom, okay? Whatever the case may be, y'all are glowing up spiritually and educationally. This literally has to do with you teaching other people or being taught, okay? Your grades are glowing up, your wisdom is glowing up, your knowledge is glowing up. This is you getting lucky. Personal Jupiter. Jupiter is a traditional ruler of Pisces, and people with this planet sign position develop and improve life by championing the underdog and those less fortunate than themselves. Okay, so your globe could literally have to do with y'all helping other people, being a mentor in some type of way. Sun and Sag in the ninth house, y'all are natural born teachers, natural born educators, whatever the case may be. So your globe absolutely has to deal with helping other people who don't have as much as you, whether that be money, finances, or like wisdom and knowledge. Okay, care, as always, with the sympathetic empathetic Piscean needs to be taken, not to be undiscriminating in this respect. Okay, my bad. Undiscriminating in this respect, as people with this aspect could be susceptible to others taking advantage. Okay, so yeah, y'all definitely need to be very, very careful, because I'm looking at this sugar coated at the bottom, sweet but deceptive words. Okay, y'all need to be very careful with who it is that you extend your help to during this glow up. Okay, so yeah, you're about to be put in a new position to like teach or be taught. Okay, and there's some people who just may want to, like play on you about that. Jupiter Pisceans are extremely sensitive to those around them and may even seem to have some psychic ability. You are definitely going to be expanding your psychic gifts, okay? Whether they do or not, some mystical or higher path will play an important part in y'all's life in regards to this upcoming glow up. They develop a strong interest in the inner spiritual path through seclusion and meditation, and mysticism and religious thought will be important. The emotional satisfaction that Jupiter Pisces people derive from helping others may be a very deep and fulfilling experience. And though their work may be behind the scenes, it would be appreciated. People this card describes are, however, vulnerable to deception from those who seek to take advantage of their caring and sensitive nature. In its most negative aspect, this combo indicates people whose sensitivity to others and desire to please leads them into being seduced by any and every exploiter. So y'all make sure that you are not like exploiting folks, and make sure that you're not being exploited. Okay, like this is giving like you have good intention and you want things to be a certain kind of way. You have good intention and you want things to be a certain kind of way, but like with this glow up, there's going to be people who are going to try to like play with you, okay, because you're so booked and you're so busy and people want to be in your presence and things of that nature. Okay, so this card is a warning for group 2 that everything may not be as it appears and that someone is being seduced for ulterior motives. Okay, y'all definitely could have came from group 1. All right, but I definitely feel like the glow up for y'all, okay, people definitely want to get near you. They want to be taught by you. They want to experience something with you. Okay, but be very judicious. Okay, because people are going to try to like give you a pity party. Like it's a whole thing. Okay, I'm hearing like even like a sob story, and it's like not true. Okay, so events, becoming the victim of a hard luck story. Okay, so yeah, I just feel like with this glow up, there's about to be people who be like, hey, like, can you, I don't know, sacrificing a great deal for someone who is loved. Okay, having the intuition and ability to sense what another person wants. So yeah, your intuitive gifts are definitely about to like have a glow up. Okay, and it's in terms of like what other people want, you're going to really you're about to become very like marketable. Okay, in one way or another. Just because like you're very like likable is what this feels like. Okay. And then when we get into the mentor, okay, number 6, okay, the 6th could definitely be significant, okay? Someone could be born on the 6th or like whatever the case may be. Let's get into it. We can get into it, okay? Ooh. So, this way. Yeah, in regards to the mentor, okay, Santa Muerte could be significant, okay, for this group. Okay, in terms of this glow up, this literally has to do with like your spiritual and psychic beliefs, your wisdom, your faith. Okay, it says the teacher, the sage, and the guru. Like no bullshit. Okay, so we're back to like that teaching aspect. Okay, so the teacher, the sage, and the guru. Y'all's glow up could be you finding a mentor. Okay, or becoming one, whatever the case may be. Okay, keep in mind how easy it is to project power onto another. Okay, the expressions feet of clay and cult of personality exist for a reason. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely a need for y'all to like, of course, be judicious during this to like not project your power. Okay, y'all are definitely gaining a whole lot of power and influence. Just make sure that you're using it properly. Okay, and this could also be y'all recognizing that a mentor around you is kind of like stubborn. Okay, focused, clear, bright, remains a student. Okay, and self-serving, envious of youth, righteous and rigid. So yeah, I definitely feel as though in terms of this glow up, y'all are getting maybe like transitioning out of a self-serving energy, okay, or transitioning out of like maybe like wanting to be super like young or youthful in some type of way, and y'all are becoming more open, more focused, okay, and y'all are becoming clearer, brighter, okay, energetically, all right, and more open to like learning. Okay, the riddles of Zen masters and their students. So yeah, your glow up is definitely like less focused on the, not say let's focus on like the easy flowing aspect, okay, but like you're just moving smarter. Yeah, you're moving smarter, but y'all are still working on something. You're still in the process of this glowing up. Okay, I feel like this is happening actively, but with that Jupiter and Pisces, this is like giving the Pisces energy, Sagittarius energy. Okay, Pisces energy, Sagittarius energy, or whenever Jupiter switches over. Okay, but for a lot of y'all, this is when the sun is in Sag. Okay, the next Jupiterian season. Okay, so yeah, this is given for some of y'all by the end of this year with Sag season. So let me see what's going on. Let me see what's going on. Okay, so we have the sun in Sag in the ninth house. In terms of this next glow up, y'all, so demonstrate your highest ideals as if it or they came from all there is. Okay, demonstrate your highest ideals as if they came from all there is. Okay, so this is y'all literally being divinely guided by some type of like deity or higher power or whatever the case may be, okay, to like help other people or be in a position to like help other people. This is literally about y'all like trusting yourself and having like a deep level of faith, okay, in whatever it is that you're doing. So yeah, your glow up has a lot to do with you just like trusting yourself, okay, and really like working balancing out your morals. I'm hearing sirens. Okay, so there's definitely a need for you to really like get into the idea of power dynamics in a healthy way. Okay, realize the rules of the philosophies and laws involved. Okay, so yeah, your globe is going to have like you're getting a lot more educated on something. I could literally be getting like a degree or a certification or just like deepening your knowledge. Okay, you're going to be looking deeper into philosophy. Okay, act like a leader, get it out to the world and do it in a big way. That's what your glow up is, y'all. Y'all are going to be put in leadership positions, okay, especially like teaching wise, spiritually, whatever the case may be. Act like a leader. All right, that's going to help you with this glow up to get there. Act like a leader, get it out to the world, and do it in a big way. Do not be afraid to post. Do not be afraid to like put your stuff out there. Okay, this glow up has a lot to do confirmation with someone's car turning on outside. This glow up has a lot to do with y'all like not being scared to say what you have to say and to do what you need to do. Okay, so the creation of insights to understand spiritual values. Okay, so your spiritual values are glowing up. The gaining of respect for the wisdom of long range thinking or travel. Yes, some of y'all could definitely be psychic mediums, spiritualists. Okay, very wise people. All right, so yeah, when it comes down to the gaining of respect from the wisdom of long range thinking. Okay, so yeah, y'all could also definitely be traveling. All right, with that owl right here. Okay, England could definitely be very, very significant. All right, so your glow up could literally have to do with y'all moving around more, traveling, things brought to life. Resulting from the understanding of what's to be shared. Yeah, things brought to light resulting from the understanding of what's to be shared. There's something about you needing to help other people or share your gifts or your knowledge with other people. And I feel like this glow up definitely is going to put you in a position to do that. Okay, so the timing that I'm getting for this glow up thus far, okay, with that Jupiter and Pisces energy, there's definitely that Jupiterian energy here regardless. Okay, Jupiter is going to move whenever Jupiter moves. Signs could definitely be significant about when this starts. Okay, but Sag season, okay, Sagittarius season could definitely be significant. So by the end of this year, all right. But if you're watching this when I post in 2026, whenever Jupiter moves into Leo, could definitely be the start of this. Okay, and things are going to be rounding out whenever the sun gets into Sagittarius. Okay, or whenever Jupiter shifts signs. All right. But lastly, y'all, well, not so lastly, but almost lastly, y'all have booked and busy, sugar coated, and bounce back. Okay, so in terms of this glow up, y'all are going to be booked and busy. Y'all could literally be traveling. Okay, people are wanting your knowledge, or wanting your expertise. Okay, they're wanting your mentorship. Okay, and people also are like very like attracted to you, very seduced by like your mythicism. Okay, like your spirituality. Okay, this glow up has to do with y'all being have a full schedule, no time to waste, and success on the calendar. Okay, productivity will be high. So yeah, y'all are having an increase, and also Sagittarius is very expansive. Okay, y'all are going to be moving around a lot, doing a lot of shit. Okay, but with that sugar coated, okay, everything sweet ain't sugar coated. What a life. Vajanayika, okay, so sweet but deceptive words, okay, empty compliments, hidden insults, and too good to be true. So yeah, people like you're gonna have such luck, okay. People are going to be like doubting what it is that you say. So just be aware that like not everybody, you don't need to teach everybody, you don't have to give everybody your secrets and shit like that either. Okay, so yeah, I definitely feel like with this, that seduction, okay, and that sugar coated, there's definitely some people who are going to want to see like they're going to want to like seduce you into like helping them so they can kind of like really like discredit you, okay, or see really where you're getting something from. Okay, that could be very significant. Also, some of y'all could also be getting like piercings. Okay, I could be getting pierced. I could definitely be expanding your look, okay, and trying something new. Y'all could definitely be like doing something completely different than you ever done with your look. Also, some of y'all, there could be a tattoo artist or a piercer that's being like shysty or shady towards you as well. All right, that could be significant here. But yeah, with that hidden insults, all right, there's definitely people who are going to be trying to play with your intelligence, but you're going to be aware, okay? So please be sure that you're judicious about where you're booking, okay? And what you're putting on the calendar, okay? With bounce back, resilience after setbacks, y'all. Y'all could have came from group one, but literally y'all's glow up, okay? Y'all are determined to rise again. Can't keep me down, recovering quickly. Yeah, y'all could have literally just like came from some sort of like heaviness, okay? Yeah. This glow up is y'all like getting your energy back, okay? Getting back into the business, okay? Doing what you guys to do. Like maybe I went through like a heaviness. Yeah, I could have been grieving, okay, or whatever the case may be. There's just like a lot going on, okay, or there was just like literally some spiritual setbacks because this is very like spiritually inclined, okay. But yeah, y'all cannot be kept down. Y'all's determination to rise again is going to help y'all, and y'all been finna be booked and busy. It's really have to do like work, like new opportunities, okay. Good luck, y'all are for sure getting lucky, especially in terms of school, wisdom, education, whatever the case may be. So I'm gonna pull these next cards right here, okay, for any extra messages before I move on to the next group. Okay, so let's see messages for group 2 about this glow up. Oop. Okay, family matters. Okay, this glow up could have a lot to do with like family matters. Y'all can find out someone's pregnant. Okay, I said all this Jupiterian energy. Okay, we have spirit heartache over what you no longer have. Okay, heartache over what you no longer have in regards to family matters. Okay, so yeah, this glow up could definitely have to do with you. Maybe like addressing some sort, like you could be bouncing back from some sort of painful family situation that you went through. Okay, yeah, you could be like grieving somebody that you don't have anymore in your family. Okay, and I feel like it just took you some time, but like you're coming back around. Okay, so yeah, with this glow up, heartache over what you no longer have. Okay, and family matters. Yeah, romance is in the air. This glow up could also have to do with like people wanting to date you for sure. Okay, with that seduction. Okay, this could also have to be with like exes. Okay, and ex people. All right, people who are wanting. Also, someone could be trans here. Okay, because I'm looking at the seahorse. I definitely feel like your glow up is definitely going to have some people from your past, okay, wanting to kind of like be like come towards you again, which way you gotta be careful, okay. But that sugar coated shit, I'm gonna take this as a confirmation to go ahead and apply for the grad school program. Period. So I definitely feel like with this, a goal-oriented person, okay, I really feel as though y'all are going to really like be reaching your goals, but there's definitely a need for y'all to kind of keep certain shit to yourself, okay? Compliments from an admirer, okay, but in reverse, y'all are going to be receiving lots of compliments, okay? But not every compliment is like genuine, okay? Not every compliment is genuine, and everybody's supposed to be your friend either. So yeah, with the Sun and Sagittarius and all this, like this is like knowing a lot of people and like having and people having like, but not giving people too much access back to you. Day by day and thought by thought, I am creating my ideal life. Just came down on my phone. Day by day and thought by thought, I am creating my ideal life. Okay, so yeah, your manifestations, your affirmations are definitely working, and I feel like that is what your glow up consists of, is day by day and thought by thought. Y'all are creating your own life, and I feel like y'all's manifestations are actively working. They're telling y'all to beware of greed, okay? Beware of a greedy person, okay? In terms of this glow up, beware of greed in general, especially with all this Jupiterian energy, okay? And there could definitely be somebody who like wants to see, is like testing you, but try not to like do too much, okay? Deep personal strength and peace that assures success with this glow up. Deep personal strength, okay? And you finally being at peace. Y'all are bouncing back from something heavy that happened, okay? Hand in need of help, assistance, and guidance. I kid you not. This glow up literally has to do with you teaching people, okay? Like you being help, assistance, or guidance for somebody, okay? Or for people in general. Vacation. Didn't I say y'all are traveling with that Sagittarius and that Jupiterian energy? Okay, y'all could definitely be traveling this year, okay, or later on in the year. Okay, but regardless, whenever you're watching this is going to be the next Jupiterian time. Okay, so this is given Pisces season, Sagittarius season, okay, or whenever Jupiter switches into a new sign, okay, but this is giving Pisces or Sag season, emphasis on the Sag season, okay. Y'all could be traveling, okay. And then lastly, y'all, January, okay, so yeah, the end of the year could definitely be a big time for this glow up, okay? Some of y'all could, this Capricorn Aquarius energy could be before January, okay? With this glow up, work, achievement, and success. Oop, and this fell. Chain of events that will affect your life. You definitely could have came from group one, y'all. Okay. So group one is like the beginning half of your year. This is like the end of the year. Okay. Going into the next year. All right. But yeah, there's about to be a chain of events that affect your life. Okay. Right now, this is some temporary problems. Okay. And some plans that kind of got to like fall through first. Okay. In regards to this group, which is why it's like later. So I'm going to say Sagittarius season. Okay. It's definitely the vibe. Sag season. Okay. Or Pisces season. Okay, but yeah, from if you're watching this when I posted, y'all, it's giving Sag season. Okay, so with that being said, that is indeed what I have for this collective. Okay, I very much so fucks with y'all the long way. Okay, group two. And I will definitely see y'all at the next group. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out whenever I post new readings. Bye. Hello, group three. Hi. Welcome in. Okay, thank y'all so much for hitting that thumbs up. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. Okay, and thank you for hitting the notification bell so you don't miss out whenever I post new readings like this one. Okay. This has been a very interesting reading thus far about these glow ups. Okay. But okay. So this is what we got. Y'all got Saturn, okay? Y'all got Saturn in Sagittarius. Okay, y'all got Saturn in Sag, okay, which is it fell, fulfillment. Okay, Saturn in Sagittarius is fulfillment. Y'all could have came from group two. Okay, group two energy is definitely running through here, but take that only if it resonates. Okay, y'all got the vow, okay, sideways. Okay. I got the vow sideways, okay? And then you have North Node in Pisces in the second house. Whenever I'm filming this, North Node is actually in Pisces. Okay, so there's definitely a need for y'all to pay a lot of attention to the astrology. This group is definitely a group that would benefit from paying attention to the astrology. You'll also want to look into like your North Nodes, okay? And your South Nodes, okay? To see what's going on. But North Node in Pisces in the second house, love to see it. Then we have DM slide, okay? We have past life. And then we have Overnight Success, which gives me Overnight Celebrity, the song, okay? Okay, so for one, DM slide, past life, Overnight Success. Okay, so for one, there's about to be an uptick, okay, in the amount of people that are communicating. Y'all could have came from one of the other groups, okay? But if we start from the beginning, okay, so for one, y'all also have a heavy Jupiterian influence in this group as well, okay? I definitely could have came from group two. But with this fulfillment, all right, a lot of y'all could also be like manifesting travel. Okay, so this like your glow up could definitely have to do with like you learning, growing, educating. Okay, traveling could be learning a new language. You could be moving somewhere in a different space, different country, different. This got to do with like new cultures. Okay, exploring new things. All right, whatever the case may be. This is y'all needing to feel this y'all being fulfilled by like what it is that like okay, so yeah, a lot of y'all's have to do with like glowing up, having to do like graduating school, figuring something out. Okay, let's see, Saturn and Sag. Okay, so fulfillment for group three. Saturn is the planet of ambition. Okay, Sagittarius is a sign of optimism and adventure. So ambitious optimism and ambitious adventures. Okay, that is what this is giving. So y'all could definitely be traveling. Okay, and this is really like y'all maturing in the way that you go about things. Y'all's glow up. Y'all could be like growing up. Okay, this is like maturing and focusing on like the bigger picture. Okay, so yeah, a merchant sits on a chest on the on the quayside, awaiting the arrival of a sailing ship from abroad. In the foreground is a large sack of money. Above is an ancient talisman to bring good fortune in any lottery. Y'all are also very much so getting lucky. Okay, and I also feel like y'all could be doing, y'all could be communicating with people from different parts of the world. Okay, but for Sagittarians, the areas of life in which Saturnian discipline and responsibility find most fulfillment is the quest for knowledge and truth. That's how y'all are growing up, as y'all are like growing up. Okay. People with this combo are intellectually proud and have a strong desire to be accepted as an authority in a specialized field. Okay. So I definitely feel as though y'all's glow up have a lot to do with like abundance. Okay. Abundance and abundance magic could definitely be very, very significant for this collective. Okay. In terms of the But I definitely feel as though y'all are, y'all could be like being promoted, okay? Getting like a different job situation, okay? Um, but philosophy and religion are of great importance to Sagittarians, okay? And they speak out for and stick conscientiously to their own moral code. Yeah, y'all growing up. Y'all's morals are solidifying. This could literally be y'all going through like your Saturn return, okay? Or some of y'all, this could literally be y'all could just have turned 25, okay? Or like whatever the case may be, or like an age that you feel like you're really thinking about. All right, that could definitely be very significant. So you're thinking deeper and more seriously about shit, okay? The planet Saturn gives the ambition of Sagittarius a solid sense of achievement and injects reality into the archer's natural optimism. So, yeah, this is y'all being realistic and optimistic at the same time. Okay, being realistic about your optimism instead of like hopelessly optimistic. The negative side of people with this planet sign combo can be a self righteous attitude that attempts to impose its philosophy and ethics on others. So, try not to be self righteous. Okay, try not to be very like woo woo, very preachy, okay, when it comes down to this globe. Okay, this can defeat the Sagittarian strong need for personal reputation. There can be a bluntness in a Saturn Sagittarian manner, which, although prompted by honesty, I'm trying to figure out, is that candle still cracking? Is that what that is? Hold on, y'all. I don't think so. Oh, it's not. Okay, so for when y'all candle work and candle magic could definitely be very significant for this group. Okay, so you could be glowing up, you could literally like be getting deeper into your craft. Okay, so your glow could literally have to do with you learning more about like magic for like money, magic for ambition, magic for optimism, adventure. Okay, family guy could be significant. Okay, and I also feel as though this is y'all being like very forward with yourself. Okay, try not to be rude though. Okay, may have, which although prompted by honesty, may have little concern for other people's feelings. However, hypocrisy is not something Saturn Sagittarians are comfortable with. Yeah, this is y'all no longer being a hypocrite. Like y'all are like really like moving how you like doing what you say. You know what I'm saying? Sagittarians are comfortable with, and they may prefer to settle for the wrath of the offended. Long distance travel, particularly for business on any of the above activities, can be successful and quite lucrative for y'all. So, yeah, y'all could be traveling, okay, going different places, different countries for like career, for business purposes, okay, for school, whatever the case may be. Dealings with foreign people or companies, okay. Usually, when this card turns up in a reading, it indicates a successful culmination to an ambition or a business venture. So, yeah, that's what y'all's glow up is. Okay, y'all are a new business venture or ambition of yours is going very well, especially if it has to do with like different parts of the world, okay, different cultures, okay, foreign business contracts, okay. This usually has something to do with the contact in a foreign country. Okay, so a new client, you know, events. An important business trip abroad could be very significant for this collective. An international conference, acquiring a reputation abroad, being put into a new market possibly, and the effects of a major faux pas. Could definitely be very, very significant. Okay, so I do feel as though y'all's glow up has a lot to do with like your knowledge, your wisdom, and your visibility. Okay, so we have the vow. Okay, we have the vow, and with this yellow right here, okay, it gives me solar plexus chakra, and these are giving me black peppercorns are also giving me allspice seeds. Okay, so definitely working with like Jupiterian magic. Okay, magic having to do with like luck. I'm also hearing Baby Boy by Beyonce and Sean Paul. Okay, but with the vow, I feel as though y'all also could be really just like getting deeper. Y'all could be getting initiated into something. Okay, but y'all could be getting deeper into your spiritual practice. I also feel as though you're having a glow up in regards to your solar plexus chakra, okay, and like your energy stores, okay, and how you use your energy, okay. Like this literally gives me like magical vibes. Archangel Michael could definitely be very, very significant, okay. In regards to this group, I could have came from group 2, okay. So when it comes down to it, yeah. When it comes down to it, this is the promise, the oath, and the contract. Okay, so y'all could literally be signing some sort of contract. It's be a new job, okay, or like a new business opportunity, whatever the case may be. But your glow up could literally have to do with like, also it's gonna have to do with like marriage. Okay, some of y'all could literally be like getting married, okay, or like getting deeper into a relationship with somebody. Okay, someone could be getting proposed to. Confirmation, excuse me. Take a rest and they see what doesn't. But yeah, the promise, the oath. That's giving me a song, Promise by Sierra. Okay, Scorpio energy. Atlanta could be significant. Austin, Texas could be significant. Okay, the promise, the oath, and the contract. Okay, so yeah, It says, anytime the energy of the vow is present, we are in the archetypal realm of ceremony and ritual. So, yeah, your glow up could literally come from some sort of ceremony or ritual that you're doing. Okay, that means time stands still and anything is possible. Yeah, y'all are getting much deeper into like your ritual space. Okay, bearing witness to the shift toward destiny, unconscious vows, unkept promises, and messy karma. Okay, so yeah, this is y'all needing to like grow up. Okay, and that karma is that Saturn energy. Okay, so yeah, I feel like this love has a lot to do with y'all recognizing like and upholding certain vows that you didn't even fully recognize that you like kept. Okay, it's got to do with like past life shit as well. Um, yeah. Yeah, well, we have past life down there. Okay, so messy karma. Yeah, this is like some karma playing out. Okay, this is some karma playing out, and shit could get a little messy, but it is what it is, and that makes a lot of sense. Okay, y'all have like the big, y'all got like the heavier cards. You know what I'm saying? I got a Saturnian card. Y'all got the North Node. Okay, the North Node in Pisces. Okay, y'all got past life. All right, so y'all got the heavier hitting. Y'all could definitely be people who have Saturnian placements. Okay, y'all could have Capricorn, Aquarius placements. Okay, or y'all can have Jupiterian placements like Pisces and Sag. Okay, but y'all got the North Node and Pisces in the second house, y'all. So this has a lot to do with like your money. Okay, he's like sitting there with a bag of money on this card. Okay, the money by Cardi B could be significant. Okay, but what I am getting from this, all right, of course it's the one I picked. That's real. The North Node in Pisces in the second house literally has to do with like destiny, spirituality, okay, ritual, all right, working with your guides, your angels, your ancestors, okay, that's literally going to help you a lot in regards to your glow up. Have faith in your dreams patiently, y'all. Patiently have faith in y'all's dreams is what Spirit is telling this group in terms of this glow up. Y'all need to patiently have faith in your dreams. That's what that Saturn energy is, literally the planet of time. Okay, so yeah, it's destined. This glow up that y'all have is very much so destined. Okay, it's very karmic. Okay, destined Conrad could be significant Cancer energy. Okay, also that gives me the fact that he was on Vine and now he's like Grammy nominated. You know what I'm saying? So have faith in y'all's dreams patiently. Okay, that's a part of this glow up. Do not worry about your idealization of what you want. Okay, don't worry about it. All right, like don't worry about how like crazy it seems for you to be able to have something. Okay, y'all are super magically inclined. Okay, and this glow up has to do with that. Now is the time to be a part of something overwhelming and get what you need. Okay, so it is going to feel messy. It's going to feel overwhelming, but now is the time to do that. Okay, and this is how you get what you need. This glow up is you receiving what you need, especially financially, monetarily, okay, career wise. All right, and it says there will be spirituality to ultimately experience your beliefs. Okay, there will be spirituality to experience your beliefs. Okay, so yeah, y'all are being like spiritually tested and you're passing a spiritual test. Okay, your glow up has to do with success from trusting your psychic knowledge of what you value. Success from trusting your psychic knowledge of what you value. This is Spirit testing you and you passing. Okay, so yeah, we love to see it for y'all. The North Node in Pisces. This is when this glow up is happening. If you're watching this when I posted, this is happening for you right now. The North Node is still in Pisces until this summertime. Okay, so we love to see it. Success from trusting your psychic knowledge of what you value. Benefit result also gives me like using money magic, okay, or like abundance magic, prosperity magic, or like sweetening, something to call things to yourself. Benefit resulting from the indecision of your resources. Okay, benefit resulting from the indecision about your resources. Okay, so yeah, this is you not necessarily like knowing how you're going to make something shake, how you're going to make something happen, but something super spiritually inclined, psychically inclined, okay, is going to come through. All right, and this is definitely like this is so like you have a spiritual vow, spiritual contract, spiritual fulfillment, spiritual things to fulfill. Okay, we have DM slide, past life, and overnight success. So literally, y'all's glow up could literally have like to do with people wanting to talk with you, wanting to communicate with you, unexpected flirtation. Okay, direct messages, testing the waters, and sliding into your inbox. So people could definitely be DMing y'all. Okay, people could be testing y'all's waters. Okay, with that North Node in Pisces, I'm letting y'all know the North Node in Pisces is whenever this glow up is happening for y'all. Okay, yeah. All right, the North Node in Pisces is when this is literally happening when I'm filming this. Okay, so if you're watching this in the future, the timing could literally be around another Jupiterian time like or transit. Okay, so Pisces or Sagittarius transits, okay, could definitely be very very significant in regards to this collective, or actually whenever the North Node shifts into one of these signs. Okay. or just shifts in general, but I'm gonna say when it shifts, okay, into one of these. But unexpected flirtation, y'all. So yeah, your glow up is going to have people wanting to like deal with you, because people are seeing like your worth, or they're testing the waters, they're testing to see like your boundaries. Okay, this could literally be past life connections, but I strongly feel like y'all are really, this is past life karma coming to play with that North Node in Pisces. Okay, like this is literally like destined fulfillment. Okay, previous connections, unexplained familiarity, soul memories, and I've known you before. So yeah, this glow up could literally also have very divine connections coming your way. Okay, confirmation with the car I hear outside. There could definitely be a past life connection wanting to communicate with you. Okay, and the AC just turned on. Okay, so yeah, you could definitely be having lots of like synchronicities and shit in regards to a specific person during this glow up. Okay, and then overnight success, like literally, like shit could, y'all could just be like fulfilled very quickly. Okay, like there's some sort of like destined fulfillment, destined financial, monetary, like financial career, whatever the case may be, success that's supposed to come to y'all. Okay, from a past life. All right, and this is fated. Nothing can be done to sway this. Okay, so rapid rise, sudden recognition, unexpected breakthrough, and all eyes are on y'all. That is what this glow up is. Okay, so y'all are going to be like suddenly recognized and have an unexpected breakthrough, and this is going to have people wanting to communicate with you. Okay, for sure. Moss agate could be very, very significant. Y'all have some sort of like spiritual contract to uphold. Y'all are very psychically inclined people, and y'all are destined to like make this money. Okay, or like have some sort of like stability in this way. So final cards, okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull these, okay, for extra confirmation, okay, about this glow up. Funnel, this came out for group 1, period of frustration and lessons to be learned. Y'all could definitely be connected to group 1. Okay, so yeah, this is like you have some past life lessons with that North Node energy and that vow sideways. Like there's definitely certain commitments, okay, lessons to be learned, past life lessons to be learned. Okay, so yeah, this glow up is definitely one of those things. Okay, with this hand in need of help, assistance, okay, and guidance. All right, but in reverse, I definitely for this though, this could be like y'all may not be asking certain people for like help. Okay, like this might be y'all receiving help from spirit. Okay, involvement with the law. Okay, so yeah, this glow up could definitely have to do with like contracts. Okay, and things of that nature. Okay, also this could literally have to do with like something legal. Okay, like you getting involved like legally. Okay, or getting something like backed up like an LLC. Okay, so yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this glow up could literally have to do with like a court decision, whatever the case may be. Okay. Or someone could be in law enforcement. I don't know. You will be shown the way though. Y'all's candle magic is definitely very much so working. Okay. It could also be someone that you dealt with, an asshole that you dealt with is going to jail. Okay. Or getting involved with the law. Okay. So yeah, y'all are going to be shown the way. There's a need for y'all to really like listen, because y'all are very psychically inclined. Okay. Good luck, quite literally. Okay, this glow up has to do with y'all getting lucky, especially financially. Okay, career wise. Okay, we love to see it. I kind of want to take this one. Solid foundation, y'all, and success with effort. Okay, with that Saturn. Yep, protected from negative forces beyond y'all's control. Like spirit is definitely watching over y'all. Okay, in terms of this glow up is very much so spiritually inclined. Okay, y'all be taken care of in difficult times. Okay, y'all be fine. Okay, someone is definitely also needing to like leave your life. Okay, as well, someone that you have some sort of vow or commitment to. Okay, so there's like a need for you to pay more attention to your work, because you're going to get successful very quickly, and you're going to get out of a financial pinch. Okay, but there's something about you needing to kind of like set the boundary straight with somebody that you're involved with, especially contract wise, legality wise, whatever the case may be. But that is what I have for group 3. Okay, so thank y'all so much, group 3, for being here. Thank y'all so much for hitting that thumbs up, for hitting the notification bell, okay, and for hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out whenever I post new readings like this one. I'm gonna pull a card for advice. Hello. So let's get into a card for advice before I hop up off of here. Okay. I will open it up. If anyone is interested in getting a personal reading done here on live, readings will be donation based. Y'all go ahead and let me know. But otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and pull a card of advice and then hop up off of here. Okay. Which one do I want to pull? Do I want to pull this one? I think that I'm going to pull from the Witching Hour Oracle. Okay. Take this message extra if you have Cancer placements. Okay. This is my Cancer season deck. Okay. So yeah. Take this message extra if you have Cancer placements. Really water sign placements in general, but emphasis on the Cancer. Okay. So let's see what is going on. I'm also hearing Virgo's Groove by Beyonce. Okay. That song could also be very, very significant for this collective as well. Okay, so yeah. I feel like y'all could become a lot more worldly, okay, very soon. All right. This reading had a lot of Jupiterian influence in it, all right, in terms of this globe, which makes me feel like Jupiter and Leo, if you're watching this when I posted, Jupiter and Leo is going to bring a huge glow up collectively for the collective as a whole. Okay, but I feel like there's about to be a whole lot of like expansion for this collective, okay, becoming more worldly. Like maybe you're learning a new language, maybe like you're trying new foods, maybe you are exploring, traveling, okay, really like appreciating different like aspects of the world, okay. So I'm gonna read this before I hop up off of here, but let's see. Thank y'all so much for hitting that thumbs up, hitting that subscribe button, and notification bell. So what message does the collective need to hear? Okay, so yeah, y'all got Forgotten Ghosts. Okay, y'all got Forgotten Ghost number 24. Okay, reunion. This is letting y'all know that there's some old shit. Okay, that's supposed to come back around. Okay, it could even be like past people. All right, but a lot of times that shit is just coming around for closure. Okay, a lot of times that shit is just coming around for closure. It does not mean that you're supposed to like have somebody back around, especially because we just talked about glow ups. Okay, so just know that after you glow up, everybody from the past that pops back up is not necessarily supposed to be a part of your journey moving forward. Some of them might be, you know what I'm saying? But just know, especially if you're somebody who is like magically inclined, or like you've been using magic to kind of bring things towards you, okay, know that there might be some people who feel influenced by that. Okay. Forgotten Ghost appears in a reading when something from your past is left unresolved, but you're happy to see it back in your life. If your reading is about a specific person or love, it can mean reconnecting with the person you've asked about, but does not specify whether or not the relationship will work out. And with this being in reverse, is given that, okay? This card can also mean revisiting old projects, ideas, goals, or even returning to an old job. But this in reverse just means like there's need for you to like move past something, okay? Often things will come back to you in order to tie up confirmation, tie up loose ends, or offer closure. That's what this is about, y'all. Okay? Tying up loose ends. Take notice of what's here to stay and what is just passing through, and be willing to let go when the time has come for your forgotten ghost to finally move on. Okay, so yeah, y'all just need to understand that like everyone is not supposed to be back in your life just because they come back around. Okay, and then y'all had these flames right here, which is really the tower in reverse. Okay, this is your chance to walk away, okay, and let a new you emerge. If this reading is about love or relationships, consider how your actions may be making things worse, or how your temper could be getting the best of you, okay? There's a need for you to just, like, be free of somebody that's, like, negative, okay? So with that being said, y'all, that is indeed what I have for this collective, okay? Thank y'all so much, okay? I fucks with y'all the long way, and I will talk with y'all later. Bye.